came to the Frostlands for the Exostrider? I'm headed the same way. We've got to check in on some researchers stationed out here on long-term. Having a guide might make the trip a little easy. Let me help you modify your bike. There are quite a...
You know how to modify?
You pick up a few things.
Oh, I used to love riding. My friends even called me the Speed Queen. Though that was usually while they were white-knuckling the seat and screaming.
Look at this place. Hard to believe it, but years ago, all of this was a lush green forest. Back then, the Roya were nomads, the true natives of Lahai Roy, who walked...
Was it the lament that changed it into Frostlands?
Yes. It triggered a magnetic pole shift. From then on, Lahai Roy became the new pole. But the lament wasn't the only cataclysm stirring them. In the past, we had already reached the stars. But at some point, the etheric sea spread from that moment on.
From that moment on, the universe locked its doors. We couldn't verify whether the sky above us was real or just a reflection.
Countless spacecraft were lost. Our space exploration programs were... But times have changed. Since its founding, the goal of Star Torch Academy has been to use the Exostrider to explore space, whether through the etheric sea or the Strider Gate.
I understand the etheric sea part, but the Strider Gate?
You know Lahai Roy's history is a gateway to outer space, and Aleph 1 is a Thrunodian alien to Solaris. With a gateway like that, of course we want to open it. But to pass through, we must awaken the Exostrider and be prepared to face Aleph 1 head-on. I've long believed that Aleph 1 poses a far greater threat beyond void storms and void worms. With other Thrunodians, we can at least glean clues of their nature from their places of origin and the civilizations they emerge from. But Aleph 1... our knowledge remains blank. So many dream of being the Voyager who returns from the stars, the first to walk the cosmos once more. But in all these years, no one has succeeded. The etheric sea phenomenon cast us into isolation, but it also gave birth to all our dreams of what could lie beyond. And those dreams are still alive today.
Dr. Herson?
Just call me Luke. Has a nicer ring to it. No?
Then, Luke, you asked about my feelings on the academy. What about yours? How long have you been here?
About 20 years. I was a traveler before that.
millennia, frozen in a single moment. Preserved so perfectly, almost see what we saw. It's been stuck like this forever. It's miserable, don't you think? See that? Ancient life forms, frozen right into the ice walls. Millennia frozen in a single moment. Preserved so perfectly you can almost see what it used to be. It's been stuck like this forever. Pretty miserable, don't you think?
Be around here. Someone's ahead. That voice. You?
Whoopsies.
Oh, and Dr. Herson. You are traveling together? To the...
Just my routine checks on the field researchers. Rover here. What about you, Miss Navora?
Yes, exactly. I heard the Frostlands have been experiencing changes since Helios...
Debris.
Space equipment that fell from the sky long ago. Some previous digs unearthed wreckage oh, and images. Photos taken in orbit. Sorry. Really? That's great! The universe. What secret? I really want to know. Anyway... The data on the instrument... Sealed in the...
Luke, Navora.
Oh, I'm good. Perks of being a ghost.
I'm so sorry.
The collapse was an accident. We're all okay, so don't blame yourself. But the way we came in is completely blocked.
Scaling that ice wall? It's too hot. I've contacted the Academy. They're sending a rescue team.
Here says our next stop is deep in the ice. There's a path at the bottom.
What about waiting inside the station? It's freezing out here.
I agree.
With Rover on the team, a quick recon.
question. Before you...
What do you mean?
Like, traveling with a crew. Like a classic road trip movie, you know? Oh, so more big-budget action? Looks like this time I get a co-starring role. Amazing! Let's keep going, study buddy.
There's a collapsed entry point over there, but it's blocked.
The Exostrider sleeps in these frostlands. Void storm activity can make local frequency. Oh, taking this opportunity. Let me grant. Let's move to an area with a stronger signal so it. This module adapter was developed by Star Torch. Give it a try. Compared to other debris fields, the station is in much better shape.
It's amazing.
Back in Mount Firmament, I saw characters like this. They belonged to the Court of Savant. But I still can't make out what it's saying. This is...
Welcome aboard the Skyark. I'm Wenlu, your guide for today's tour. Teachers, please stay with your assigned groups and ensure... Please direct your attention here. This containment unit holds drop... As you know, the etheric sea suddenly appeared above Solar. During that initial event, the Court of Savante briefly glimpsed a figure of a white-haired woman. She vanished in an instant, leaving countless puzzles in her wake. What is the etheric sea? What does it do? And why does it appear? The Court of Savante conducts research here at Skyark. Next, please scan your clearance with the system, and we will now proceed to the central deck. Awaiting us is this station's most significant breakthrough, a mass relay device powered by a stabilized sample.
A sample of the etheric sea? If it's part of the fallen debris, can it be? Oh my, this is an absolutely...
That guide was probably a hologram frozen in the system's memory.
One-day tour, huh? From the way she spoke, the visitors must have... Guess hopping a shuttle into orbit wasn't a big deal back then.
The containment unit looks custom made too. Transporting those samples safely would have been a massive. Court of Savante Space Station. This is an exceptionally rare find. The Academy has recovered other debris from this era. As for the Court of Savante's characters, let's just say I developed an interest in it. Under unique.
The characters on that pen, they're Court of...
I obtained it by chance. In fact, it happens to involve you. This isn't the place for that story. When we're back at the Academy. After all, it is a long story.
Ooh, sounds mysterious. I want to hear the story too. Please. Pretty please. Fair point. Don't forget I can even sneak into your terminal.
Everyone, this way, please.
Welcome aboard the Sky.
The clearance we got will grant us access to the entire station. We'll need to register again later. So, while the hull looks intact, the system is reading several parameters in the way. It could be the etheric sea droplets in the surroundings spreading through the station. That flowing sphere is the mass relay device, with the etheric sea as its core. Let's check the console. With the droplets dispersed, this mass relay device shares the same origin as the droplets. It can stabilize them, and also punch a corridor to other sectors. Incredible that it has such capabilities.
hatch over there is back to normal.
Interesting. Feels different from how I usually move. Pathway's blocked. Let's try the modular. Remember, hacking this is easy. Welcome to I Mean Apps.
Cherish every game. An unexpected discovery. Come on.
Track system activated. Done. This track was used to transport experimental samples from space. The storage facility should be just ahead.
Oh, I get it now.
containment units hold star fragments and etheric sea droplets, all collected in EVA missions by our very own Uncle Clement, who just gave you a tour. It's exhausting work. After each mission, he requires a full cycle in a recovery pod. Let's think. Now, please welcome Project Director.
By now, it is our first major break. The droplets exhibit unique quantum properties used as a medium. We haven't found the way yet. I have faith, not just in the court of a mind that feeds on the light of distant stars, but never. Recently, a brilliant new mind joined Skyark. Oh, let's welcome Professor Wei.
Pity. His hopes never came true. Humanity's quest to reach the stars has only gone backward. To feed on the light of the stars. Venturing into the unknown beyond the etheric sea. Romantic idea. Though who says something ugly isn't waiting out there in the dark?
Over here. I found something interesting in the system logs. The station fell long ago. But according to this, the Skyark system was briefly reactivated after years of silence.
Could someone still be alive?
Not likely. We'd have found signs of life long before now. The activation sequence was used only to seal hatch. Unlock equipment. After that, nothing.
Can you see who activated?
Hold on. Yes,
The one who gathered the droplets.
that's all I can pull for now. But the Academy will run a full investigation.
Good. Keep me posted.
Shame the director's speech. I can't help but wonder what that colleague of his...
Welcome aboard.
Station security grid is offline in this segment. Monsters, void masters.
module adapters to disrupt the Look left! I hacked the Skyark system. This is the data storage modules. And the new one? An anomalous module gone hostile due to the Skyark system's glitches.
Moment of resonance.
Moving deeper into the sector. Look! Lahai Roy blocks is complete. In the space fantasy, copy. Every copy included this mini-game. I love it so much, and I'm really good at it.
The anomalies here are more pronounced than before.
Hang in there! I'm working on something in the Skyark space. Use the adapter to disrupt these error modules. Breach complete. Do you know how to play rock, paper, scissors? Now, go rock! Yeah, we won! Amazing! Another round of Lahai Roy blocks again.
What fucking hell, man? Right here, right? Coming on there.
These things are just like me. These things are just like me. I'll clear them out for you.
Can we just stop with the hostiles? Doesn't it feel like we've been extra lucky this whole way?
You're right. Some modules did attack.
These things are just like me. I'll clear them out for you.
Can we just stop with the hostiles? Doesn't it feel like we've been extra lucky this whole way?
You're right. But some modules did attack us. Hard to tell if the Skyark system likes us or not.
Welcome aboard the Skyark Space. May we meet again.
There are traces of void storm contamination everywhere.
This concentration of void matter should have flooded the upper decks by now. Could something be containing it down here?
Further in. Something's down there.
has already been contaminated, including that. From the doctor's perspective, the only viewing left for what this man has become is
Fucking horror right there.
Gotcha. Finally, some blood. I delivered. Merciful death. Return. A deep incision. Reaction.
Even explore ascends in the sky, preparing to cast Reckoning of Stars, use the stars on the battlefield to move. The upper platform, then use the grapple to pull it around the shadow of the fallen space station. Interact skill. So, what?
My scalpel. Your appetite. I'll check her injuries. Will you
Got it. You go check.
The Skyark system is stabilizing. Look, a log entry. Huh. After he woke from his sleep pod many years ago, he initiated a lockdown that sealed in this entire wrecked sector.
The void storm had ripped through the sector. He must have been contaminated.
That command was a failsafe. He knew he was going to lose his mind. Tragic thing is, the station had already been down for years. There was no one left up there to save.
There was nothing human left in him, but sealing himself away.
I guess losing yourself in a dream where everyone's still alive is its own kind of comfort.
This file? It looks like a recording.
Someone's fallen straight from the Atherix.
Was that? That had to have been the station's final moments. When the etheric sea phenomenon suddenly spread and engulfed all of Solaris like with those droplets in the sky. That was retroact rain. So that might have been an image of an event long ago, not part of the etheric sea phenomenon itself. Did I really fall from the etheric sea? Or back then, Imeth?
What's up? I'm fine.
I'd recommend you keep this private. Don't leave the recording for. Remember what I said earlier. It's a nest of competing factions. So, what do you think, leader of the Black?
Very few people know about that. Be direct with me, Luke. I know you knew me before. But I acted mostly as a you and I.
Friends, I'd say. Not the kind who lived in each other's pockets. But, as a Huang Long saying puts it, true friendships, we met by chance. And by another twist of fate, you and... How about this? Strangers in passing who became confidants. How does that definition suit you? Sorry. Star Torch is a web of competing interests. After your sudden exit years ago, people were lining up to unpack your history. Solaris's Golden Girl. Navora's hurt. I've stabilized her, but as a doctor, from this point, you'll have to proceed alone.
All right. I'll see you back at the infirmary. Luke, when you said...
Just my impression. More hopeful. Happier. And that's... not a bad...
So, our squad of 4 is now a squad of 2. Oh, wait. I don't really count, do I? Guess that makes it a solo squad now. I once got accepted to work at a research outpost in the Frostlands. I took a different route back then.
That's a surprise. I thought you'd prefer hobbies over field trips.
Well, I was really into void storms. Could count as a hobby, I guess. Let's follow the light ahead. So it was here.
This is the research outpost you...
One of them. I worked at several outposts back then, but this one wasn't so lucky. So that's why I never saw them again back. I thought I just did...
Imeth.
Anything swallowed by the void storms slowly loses it. If a cassette makes it out, at least there's a record. But if that... Use the core. I want to see them again.
Imeth, you were amazing. If not for you, that Glomoth would have crushed us to a bloody pulp. I'm still shaking, but you're already cool as ice.
If you want to thank her, share your Voidstorm research. To the Frostlands came our little Imeth for this curiosity. You should show her that thesis you've been writing for years.
resets might be a breakthrough. I'm not sure. Right now, they're just for archiving.
Try looking to the Exoswarm for inspiration. In Lahai Roy, only one power against the Voidstorm exists, and that all...
Your thesis or your delicious stew, either works. I'm not picky. As for the Void Storm, I'll try all your ideas, especially in the depths with high void matter concentration. No probe survives the journey, so research is stuck. I can't shake... When I was a child, my parents were lost to a void storm. So you see, death hasn't been all bad. Once I became a digital ghost, void matter couldn't affect me anymore. Even if the whole world forgets my friends and colleagues, I still get—
Imeth,
Yep.
you don't always have to smile through everything.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm happy. Really. It's the way I choose to live. You wouldn't understand how happy this moment makes me. Come on. I'll show you the Frostland's slumbering giant. Ever since I became a digital ghost over 10 years ago, I've stayed in Lahai Roy. Can't get too far from the Exostrider. You've been to many places, right? Care to share some stories?
Let me think.
So the rain holding Jinjo captive stopped. Time began to flow again, and everyone got to celebrate a new beginning with the Moon Chasing Festival. Then you returned to the Black Shores, to the place that's always watched over you from afar. Oh, and the archipelagos, Raguna and Septimont. Oh, I just love how different these places feel. It's all so wonderful. I love hearing these stories.
Satellites, quiet core, resonance is hard to find. Meteors crash to Earth's frozen crust that can't crush, crave for the unknown. Engine faults,
Wasn't all smooth sailing. Plenty of emergencies along the way.
Still, it all sounds amazing. And I know you must care for some of the people. Tell me, this journey you've been on since losing your memories, have you been happy?
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
This must be...
The cabin up ahead. Sorry, I need a minute.
Just like before. The moment it appears, my frequency starts getting sucked out of me. My myth said it's a Thermodian derivative, like the Void Worm. They share similar frequencies, but my gut says it's different.
What happened to ya?
Oh, your frequency's been leaking everywhere. I tried plugging it.
This is no good. Ha! How about this?
It stopped. For now. Rest.
You did great.
Don't you ever jump in after me like that again. The void matter concentration down there is too high. If you fall into void space, even you... Always making people worry. There's a theory in Lahai Roy. Threnodian Aleph 1, the devourer of existence, is the embodiment of avoidance. The dissolution of all things. Its true form is light, and that theory is correct. So far, I'm the only one who's reached it. Because I'm already dead, and no living soul could withstand a place like that.
You went inside the Thermodian itself?
Yes. Think of a severe void storm as a manifestation of void space itself. A higher dimensional plane. It's pitch black, but also like a kaleidoscope. Inside, time and space aren't linear. Things the Thermodian devoured from different eras can be sitting right next to each other. I know you fought many Thermodians, but Aleph 1 is different. It's already won elsewhere. Wandering through the void space, I saw the proof. A graveyard. The Thermodian's presence in Lahai Roy is only a sliver of its true self. It's been trying to break through the seal on the Strider Gate to devour Solaris. So, don't go on. Come, let's rest at the cabin. I'll stay outside, just in case Sigillum comes back. You rest.
remembered something before in the lake. Childhood doodles. Oh. A game console. Tube Space Fantasy Katya 6. Splits. Stuffed toys. But so soft. The Saul skin rushed towards the couch. Imeth still isn't back. Imeth, have you been out terrorizing those snow fluff seals again? They scatter the moment they see you. Keep this up, and it won't be long before there isn't anyone left in the Frostlands to play with. Have you finished your lessons? You start school soon. Maybe spend less time
Nuh-uh! They love playing with me. Why else would they crawl over and play before running away? And my lessons... You promised me another level of split stars. No takebacks. But I want to learn how you folded that thing first. Can you show me?
You mean the...
Yeah! Mine always nosedives right away.
Well, of course, there's a trick to it. I'll teach you. But first, you...
Aw. Oh.
I promise.
I've been wondering how to tell you this. When I was little, I woke up one morning and realized their voices, their faces, later, even it terrified. I didn't know how to fight it. I felt so I ran away from Bjorder Woods by myself. I hid in the Starwood Riseway and made my way. My parents, one was a foreign researcher, the other a Roya. I wanted to return to where we once lived, but I couldn't remember the way.
saved you?
I was sinking into the lake, choking. Everything. They held on tight and pulled me out. But then I realized the talisman my parents had left me was gone. Probably lost to the deep. But they cried so hard. And you had no choice but to scoop me up, comforting me as best you could. And after that, well, you guessed it. I stayed with you.
Why did you keep this from me?
Because it would have been awkward. Imagine someone you don't remember runs up to you, all smiles, saying, "Long time no see. I'm the kid you used to look after." And what would I even say next? Want to go visit our old cabin? I listened to you and topped my class, or, yeah, I accidentally got myself killed. My bad.
What the fuck?
Saying any of that would only burden you. You never asked for any of it.
Since I woke in the Gorges of Spirits, I've met many people from my past. They've helped me. I can make my own choices. You should.
I see. Then I'll just shoot away. My freshman speech, my first song release, the time I hit a new sync rate record. You missed all the big moments. But I couldn't be mad. I knew you were busy. You were always off saving Solaris from the lament. You had to. So I thought, why can't I do the same? Look, I kept Lahai Roy safe while you were away. Sure, there was a cost, but not bad for your unofficial apprentice, right? You think so? Hearing that from a big old savior like you, well, that's nice.
The big old savior mean.
You mean after you left? Well,
Sounds so
pretty
weird.
normal, I'd say. Went to school, enjoyed my days, and then I became a ghost. See? There is a bright side. Dying gave me a free pass into void space. I'd call... Saw you? Oh, you mean that thing you brought up in class? About me helping you take... Honestly, I don't remember a thing. But if the Anyway, no clues from me. Threnodians having weird powers is nothing new. Or... Hey, easy now. Just rest here tonight. We'll handle everything tomorrow. Project rebuilding myself is going great. Once we reach the Exostrider and recharge with the reactor, I will take care of the problem for you.
We will face it together.
Of course. But for now, bed. Kinda takes me back, saying goodnight like this. Just like old times. Good night. Huh? My paper plane. I have to show it to her. got. Next time, I'll. I wonder, how long will she stay this time? How tiring. Ugh, but she never listened. I drew my favorite story. The challenger fighting the dragon. But I can't get the colors of their. This cat stuffy she gave me is so warm. I love cuddling it when I sleep. Feels like she's right there with me.
What's wrong? Can't sleep?
Are you sad right now?
No. Just...
You're lying! You are sad!
You see right through me. Well, to put it in your words, I guess I'm thinking about my homeland.
Then, do you want to go back for a visit?
I can't.
Why? Can I tell you a secret? After Mom and Dad and people in the tribe talked to me, but that day at the lake, after I cried in front of you, I know you can't say this stuff to other people, cause they all think you're super strong. But I'm just a kid, and I don't think you're that strong. So, if you need to cry, you can cry with me. So, you don't have to be sad by yourself. Okay?
My homeland is far, far away, Imeth. The people there gave me a mission. That's why I came here.
What kind of mission?
It's complicated.
Then just pick a simpler way to say it.
A simpler way. Put in terms of your space fantasy Katya games. I came here to save the world. To do whatever needs to be done to fulfill the mission. But was it the right thing for me? Because one day I realized I would never return home. I couldn't stop thinking about that faraway place. More than I ever had before. In what you'd call dreams, I'd go back. Stand there. Just stare at what I once... Even if staring didn't change a thing.
Oh, I see. You miss home.
Maybe. But talking with you, there's still a lot I have to do in this world. This won't stop me. Yeah?
I'm your family too. Until you find your real family and can go back to your homeland.
Thank you, Lymeth.
A dream of the old days. homeland. Morning! Off to see the Exostrider we go! The Exostrider is surrounded by water. Perfect chance to test out that bike Dr. Luke modified for us. Are you ready for the end?
Ina, once you get all your power back, will people be able to see you again?
Hard to say. There's no precedent for my situation. It's all just theory.
But what if it works? What would you want to do then?
Haven't decided. But I'm definitely going on a proper tour of the Academy. If that happens, can you come with me? Look, it's sleeping. Look! We've reached the Exostrider's feet. Once I find more pieces of my existence, we take that thing down, and this is all over. All right, let's race full speed ahead.
Need to find a way out of here first. Sigillum isn't just a reactor core. It's targeting my frequency, and I'm its piloting control to my systems. What exactly is it planning?
Enough! No more of this stupid activity.
You can grab it twice this.
Destroying you is the only way to protect her. Then select it. Damn it! Force reboot. Don't even think about it.
Imith can't fully control the exostrider. She needs my help. Imith is doing everything she can to keep Sigil alive. And then there's the Strider tape. There must be a connection. Are you all right, Imith?
All good. Inside the Exostrider, I'm the one. I'll destroy Sigillum. Please.
Imith?
Guidance you gave Imith in childhood is now the blade she raises to protect her family. Within a limited time, first resident skill of Imith passed the technique and once taught her unleashing a joint combo attack. During this duration, Imith cannot use her extra skill or his incineration.
Moment of rest.
Assemble!
down.
Don't worry.
If we can perform basic attacks and chain resistance skill increases. Bruh.
This mission has become an eternal shackle.
Supposed to be dead.
Notice you're not yourself right now.
one more time. Bad timing. My myth and sigil are gone. Is this Imet's old dorm? Since she can resonate with the Exostrider even after her body was destroyed, her frequency must have merged with it.
Isn't it so incredible? We're here sharing the same time and space. In your eyes, the stars look like thousands of bright stars. I've gazed at for thousands of time.
photo.
Return way to my soul, stop me from drifting. In my feet, that solid ground is dead. So I sing together. Every light I'm giving all goes back to you, goes back to you.
A poster.
I am Ivan, the Academy Star, a synchronist, a savior. Please
Don't look
look
for
at me.
Piloting the Exostrider. Huh. It doesn't matter to me. But if this is what it takes to lighten her burden, it's saving the world. Huh. Nothing but a pair of shackles. Heavy, eternal shackles. No. She can't ever know this. I must keep this secret. Bury the truth deep.
Why?
It hurts. What should I do?
I can't go back.
Oh, are you talking? I just heard the most hilarious story. Since you asked, how about I? Once upon a time, there was a black cat. Why? Because everyone told the cat it was a save. The cat didn't get it. When it opened its big golden eyes, it was just stuck in this tiny cardboard. And inside that tiny box, it was crammed full of even tinier little creatures. These tiny creatures, even living in their tiny box, had so much misery. So many disasters. Constantly just waiting. Please save us, they begged the cat. Even if they hadn't asked, the cat would have helped anyway. And so the cat took up its sword. Oh. Saving the world over and over. And isn't that kind of laughable? Where's your sense of humor? Isn't it absurd? The sheer ridiculousness of everyone ignoring the fact that it's just a cat. But in such a laughable story, somehow everyone else gets to be happy. The ones who relied on the cat, the ones who hated the cat, they all... But what about the cat? It wants to go home, but no one remembers. The box is sealed shut, and the ones who put the cat in there have already turned their backs on it. Even the cat itself has forgotten. Isn't that so... My head's been loud. There's this question that just spins and spins up. I still don't have the answer. Now that you're here, I want to ask you what you think. That person is my family. Family is supposed to look out for each other. Protect each other. So I want to do something. She doesn't say it, but I can. The more you hide. But I saw her recently, and I think she seems more carefree. The sunlight in Jinzhou, the flowers in the Black Shores, the winds of Rimacita. It made me happy. I guess forgetting can be a blessing if you don't remember something. So I started thinking, maybe I shouldn't. All that pain she carried about her home. If not knowing is happier, why ruin it? Even if the truth destroys that happiness, I want to protect. We all need a little hope to keep going, right? I want her to... What Sigillum said is unnecessary. It's been feeding on her frequency, trying to complete itself, spouting things that should have stayed. I must destroy it before it spills the truth. I brought it into this world. I'll be the one. Nothing truly matters. Not even safe. But you have to believe what you're doing has meaning. That's the only way to keep moving forward. in that squad. Stop, Imeth. I told you to stay out of this.
I know you did this for me, to protect my happiness. I need to hear it. All of it. Carrying this on your own hasn't been Do you really want this? Things only weigh on us because...
Back when we lived together, you once told me you'd come. Current research suggests the Exostriders and Sentinels were made with technology from the same civilization. I think that civilization. You never spoke of it to me or anyone else again. So I kept it. As I wandered through the ruins devoured by the Threnodian, I stumbled upon a time is chaotic inside void space. There's no telling when it had been devoured, but I could feel your warmth in it. Guided by its strange connection to other frequencies, I traced my way through countless overlapping spaces until I found the remains of an Exostrider. That was when I realized that Exostriders were built to transport Sentinels. They trekked through stars to deliver Sentinels to Solaris. Until, during one jump, the Threnodian Aleph 1 must have noticed them. Its hunger had festered for so long that not even devouring the entire universe could sate it. That frequency then led me to another relic consumed by the Threnodian, a creation built by the same makers of the Exostriders. It was beyond my understanding. I could only guess its purpose. And within its ruined from those fragments, I saw the messages you sent home. Not about your mission, but you said you wanted to go home. Even if just to lay eyes on it one more time. But their reply was a rejection. They were the ones who cut communications. They ignored every wish you had outside your mission. They forced you into this life of roving. And still, you crossed the stars to fulfill their wish. How could they? How dare they treat you like that? In that moment, I was drowning. I didn't know how to help you. I didn't know if I should tell you. I didn't know what future. That's when your frequency I'd been carrying with me. It was corrupted by the void matter. It tore through my power. It was born from my mind. From all my worries, my fears. At first, it acted on nothing but the instinct. It craved your frequency, trying to make itself whole, trying to seize access to my piloting control.
So it could reactivate the Exostrider and cross the Strider Gate to get back home.
Exactly. The more of your frequency it consumed, the more coherent it became. I couldn't let you hear those words, so this is what I've been keeping from you.
I'm glad you chose to tell me this. Hearing this, I just need time to figure out my next move. This homeland of mine. But don't worry. The journey I've had since losing my memories, the hope I found, saving the world, I never saw it that way. The people and civilizations I met, they saved themselves. Jinzhou soldiers fought through retroact-rained dawn. The Black Shore's bloom bearers ran themselves ragged across distant lands. Nisida's factions all dared to defy the Dark Tide. Highroy's people never stopped reaching for the stars. I'm no savior who fell from the sky, and no one ever saved themselves by waiting for one. There's been plenty I couldn't do. Losses, but I'd do it. If this was a mission from my past, I'd be lying if I said I didn't care what they thought of me now. But the fact that I'd choose this path even without my memories, that tells me this is who I am. I can't stand by while the lament brings suffering.
But I'm afraid you'll...
With everyone here, I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future.
Oh, she said the
Leaving
lie.
the past.
So, this is your choice. Is it worth it?
I know where I'm going now. That's what matters.
Then keep going. No matter what.
The core. It's returned to the Exostrider.
And you? Your powers should be restored now that
It's more than restored. The core's return has rebuilt my frequency from the ground up. I'm a full Exostrider resonator. My original body is still gone, of course. I'll always be a ghost in the machine. But my existence is now strong enough to be detected. It's like a faint current.
So will others be able to...
That's right! Guess our little road trip movies come to...
All good on your end, Golden Girl? Lucilla mentioned the Exostrider in the Frost.
That was Imeth. Given how well you know me,
You found her?
I brought her back to the Academy.
Understood. But I do have to ask, on Lucilla's...
It was returned to the Exostrider.
That explains it. The Research Institute is reporting a spike in void matter concentrations over Back when the reactor drive was in the sky, its annual self-diagnostics caused the Exostrider's greatsword pointed at the Threnodian to weaken. The Exostrider is probably running the same procedure now to integrate what you returned. Best for you both to stay within the academy until peak season passes.
Alright, I'll be careful.
Next time you're in the infirmary, we should revisit your old plan. The one tied for now. Just be with Imeth. You've earned a break.
Looks like Imeth is at the auditorium. What's she doing there?
You know what?
Why do I get the feeling someone's about—
Hey! That's a totally unfair stereotype from when I was a kid playing with snowfluff seals. I was just thinking, now that people can actually an unfinished song completed after all these years. I know, right? You have to see this star perform. Forget all your worries for a night and just enjoy the young and... Entries open, everyone! The fan meeting will begin soon! For years, the little website I threw together to post they talk about how much they loved a song, or share problems they were having in their lives. And then I never saw myself as a hitmaker. I was just an but over time, they stopped being just my song. If my listeners want a complete song,
You really do care about the people of the High Road.
I guess I do now. Wouldn't have said that at the start. To be honest, I never had some grand passion. Before I became a ghost, I just wanted... And my whole I want to be a savior thing? But after I died, I had all this time. Time to know so many people here dream of becoming stars. I'd rather be the one who looks up at the stars.
Really? But the way I see it, go on then, Imeth.
You'd better. But first... There. Brand new. Just like I remember you wearing. Looks good, right? I remember when you used to wear this around the academy. You'd leave a whole trail of swooning admirers in your wake. Solaris' great savior. What? Are you blushing? Now, go grab that seat over there. Best, as for me, it's showtime.
Isn't it so incredible with you sharing the same time and space in your eyes? The sparks look like thousands of bright stars. I have gazed at for thousands of times. What the truth could be your guiding light? Let your curiosity set your spirit free and well inspired. If only night is bright to see, our dreams glowing brightly every
Autograph! Please, Fleet Snowfluff!
All right, all right. Dry your tears. Autograph coming right up. Why haven't I been writing? You know how inspiration goes.
I heard that name from a senior in energy science, but I never...
Why?
Because she was the social butterfly of the academy. I still don't see why that's upsetting. Her song, Fallen Petals. After...
I mean, she never really seemed that way from her online replies. Maybe your impression...
Imeth from Rebel College.
Imeth?
Yeah. She always wanted her as a mentee. She still brings her up. I thought the biggest problem would be that little rascal refusing to finish her studies, or me finally losing my mind for Professor Sack here is going to...
It's her! Oh, I can't believe she's at all.
She's so... I'm getting her autograph later. Of all the songs she's based...
Of course, it's the Tard E song. It's so funny.
You can't be serious. That song's pure brain rot.
What the fuck?
My homeland. The Exostriders were built to transport the Sentinels. The wreck Imeth found in the Void Matter suggests the wreck's design matches the Exostriders here in the High Void. The one forced to go offline to stop the Thermodian. Their power should be comparable. So why was one destroyed and devoured, while the other managed to stop the Thermodian? There's
All done. Let's go. Please, a little meet and greet?
So,
a wander about the academy, just like we planned. No rush. This is incredible. Having company like this? The boredom I felt as a ghost could have literally killed me again. Wanna go up top to feel the breeze? I'm so happy right now. Really. Even a fake sky can hold. frequency is stable, what will you do next? Stay in Lahai Roy, maybe?
The Threnodian here needs to be dealt with first.
Of course. Typical workaholic. I knew you'd say that. LF1 won't be an easy fight. But I believe in you. You're the one who keeps making the impossible possible. And after that, will you keep traveling? Any destination in mind? Of course. Take your time. This world you've chosen is vast. You can go anywhere. Are you leaving now?
Yes. There's something I have to do. The Academy will look after you. Or you can go back to live in Bjarder Woods.
When will you come back?
I don't know, Imeth. I'm sorry. But I'll come back to see you when I can. I promise.
You promise?
Promise.
Then I'll wait for you here in Lahai Roy.
Don't feel you have to. The world is vast. Don't let me or Lahai Roy hold you back.
But you can live for so many years. What if I'm gone by the time you return? Sorry. I shouldn't have said that. You should go now.
Imeth.
Just go!
I know you're worried.
It's not fair! Why does it have to be you saving the world? You're always so exhausted, always getting hurt.
Look, I've walked through lands torn apart by the lament. Every tear weighs me down, and every cry breaks a bit of my heart. Their pain is no different from mine. Neither is their joy. So if I can help,
Then I'll be the one to protect you someday.
you protect me.
Yes! You're not invincible. You get hurt, you get tired, you get sad. You're just like everyone else in this world. So I'll protect you. I'll chase off anyone who tries to hurt you, like Katia from Space Fantasy. I'll become a savior, just like you. Don't laugh! I'm serious!
All right. I'll stop now. I know you're serious. And I'm listening to every word. I'll be counting on you then, Imeth. frequency Sigilum took is coming back. It's not a great feeling. Abby's already helping me recover through the test mark. I'll be fine soon.
Just close your eyes and take a nap. You deserve a little peace. You can count on me.
Why am I in control of Sigilum? Is it because I absorbed its frequency? Imeth's mind space is even more chaotic than last time.
Sigilum. Back for more? Thought... I can tear you apart 1,000 times, but you never really die, do you? Fine. You're going to sit there and listen to me lose it. After all.
I can't speak. Or move. Was Sigilum incapable of speech back then?
You know, I found something interesting in the Exostrider's reactor drive. A message. Years ago, while sailing the stars towards Solaris, an Exostrider caught the attention. Both of them tore through the Strider Gate, clashing in the caverns deep below. The Exostrider has combat features, but it was still no match. Its body was shattered, energy nearly depleted, and void matter kept pouring through the Strider Gate. Aleph-1 kept pushing. It was almost successful. But then a girl named Imeth emerged from inside the Threnodian itself. The great savior. Making her dramatic entrance, the Exostrider watched her touch its great sword, the one pinning the Threnodian. Their resonance sent a surge of power. It turned the massive blade, forcing the Threnodian back through the Strider Gate. But the human girl who had resonated with the Exostrider, she was dragged through the Strider Gate with the Threnodian.
Imeth was the key? She helped the Exostrider seal the Threnodian?
I was shocked at first. But the moment this distorted black hole of a realm where time and space are warped, it appeared when the Threnodian came to Solaris. Anything lost inside can exist in multiple moments at once. Things caught in it can be thrown into junctures of time that we're never part of. And I...
Imeth, where is this going?
It means I can use it to go back. Back to the very moment Aleph-1 descended. Time, cause, effect. Perfect closed loop. But my meeting with her all those years ago, that wasn't the cause. It was the effect. Only by resonating with the Exostrider and dying as a synchronist all those years ago could I later become the Exostrider. And only in this form could I cross void space, return to them. And only because Lahai Roy survived could she have ever come here, rescue my younger self, and let me grow up here to become...
No! I have to get Sigilum to move! I need to stop!
Only I can do this. It has to be me. There's just one thing. Just one more thing.
For over 10 years now, I've tried the same thing. Every time the reactor drive ran its self-diagnostics during peak Voidstorm season, I tried to reverse time. But now, further along the timeline, the edges of void space are beginning to collapse. I don't know. I have to make the jump now, during this peak season, while I'm not that child who needed protecting anymore. So if I can help, but before I go, I want to talk to her. To know how she's really been. I was always afraid that when she finally discovered the truth about herself, she'd feel But she told me about her journey after losing her memories. She met people. People who care for her, who miss her. So even knowing the truth about her homeland now, that's enough for me. Now I can finally...
Aime, don't you dare decide this by yourself!
You're the one who taught me that my pain is no different from anyone else's. Forgive me.
She's gone. This is the piece I was missing. Luke said that the core self-diagnostics would trigger peak Voidstorm season. She knew. When she returned the core, the lake in the Frostlands. The void matter is densest at its depths. If I'm lucky, I can find a way into... I can still catch up to her. I have to move, now.
What the fuck is going on?
I'll have to jump into the lake.
Matter can't hurt me. Don't try to save everyone on your own. This time, you have to trust me.
No! If you do this, there's no coming back! The Strider Gate will shut you out forever!
This is the only way. The loop will close. And the High Roy will survive. as it was, but it mattered. Even family can't stay together forever. The time to part always comes. I've long come to terms with this responsibility. I don't regret a thing. But still. Wish I didn't have to leave.
So, what kind of person do you want me to be when I grow up? A teacher? A scientist? A singer? Which should I choose? Maybe a model? Oh, a pastry chef? Oh, what about an animal caretaker? What would make you proud?
Imeth. My only wish for you is that you live a happy life.
I see.
And you? What's your wish for me?
I wish that in your long, long life, you never forget how to feel the sorrow and the joy.
Oh, getting to share this final journey with you makes me so happy.
Imeth said someone lifted her from the lake when she was a child. It wasn't my past self who saved her. My failure to save Imeth? Has it already become part of life?
What?
Still okay. Imeth is on the other side of the Strider Gate. I'll just go through it and bring her back. Someone has to pilot the Exostrider, open the Strider Gate, and deal with the Threnodian anyway. I'll do it. The odds are slim. But they're not zero. the talisman, then ran away. Is it trying to lead me somewhere? That direction.
What's wrong? The simulation pod won't open?
Seems so. It bugged out with an emergency error and just...
But it's showing it's occupied.
Imeth?
The train for Star Torch Academy, Voidstorm Hazard Level.
This is... You can keep it if you'd like. I know you're not Imeth. You're only a piece of what she left behind. Kept alive by this talisman. But if you exist, it means she's... Otherwise, the Solaskin couldn't have brought you back. So, it wasn't for nothing. If I hadn't gone looking for Imeth, I never would have found this talisman. And you wouldn't be here. Mook told me you're a piece of her. If I follow it, he might have only said that to comfort me. How long has it been for her since she was pulled into... Is she still alive? And But I will hold on to hope. Because the world she saved is so full. It's strange. I will cross the Strider Gate and bring you home. Wait for me.
Don't be sad.
Was right there.
The power to split and merge.
Let me be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Look, a laser sword. Pretty cool, right?
How do I get out of here, man?